Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremy is back with another unboxing, and this time we are going to check out our WWE Slam Crate. That was my Vince McMahon. Maybe. Anyway, Slam Crate. Let me talk to you for a second here. This is a bi-monthly box from Loot Crate for 30 bucks. You get a lot of cool WWE stuff. They do have themes like Loot Crate and Loot Anime, but they're kind of just vagary, you know? They just find a general topic and somehow match the wrestlers into it. Like this theme is Extremes, and obviously you get the Hardy Boys. Somehow that includes Roddy Piper, I believe, is in the box, and Undertaker, which we already know what the Undertaker item is, guys, if you've been following my last couple of boxes. Anyway, we're going to crack this open. But as I crack it open, I do want to quickly remind you that if you want to subscribe to Slam Crate or any other Loot Crate offers, please use my code in the description. Not sponsored by them, but it helps me out. I would appreciate it. Boom! What do we got in our Slam Crate for? Extremes! Wouldn't Extremes be ECW stuff, you'd think? I don't know. Anyway, our first item would be our Hardy Boys item, I believe. And it is our monthly t-shirt. You always get a t-shirt in Loot Crate boxes. And nice Reborn by Fate on the front. And then you got the Hardy Boys logo on the back. Very, very nice. Very clean. Not dramatic colors like a lot of Hardy Boys merchandise was in the past. It's more simplistic, but I like it. And again, the shirts that you get in these crates for these WWE Slam Crates are exclusive. You can't go to shopzone.com or whatever and buy any of these items. You have to get it here, and sometimes you kind of know what's coming in advance because they actually will have the wrestlers, if they're current wrestlers, wear the shirt on Raw or SmackDown. So you know what you're getting. A little bit of a spoiler, but what are you going to do? Anyway, next up is our figure. Okay, if you've been following the last couple of Slam Crates, what they've been doing is they've been doing an Attitude Era series of figures. It says right here, Slam Stars is a new collectible series created by fans for fans. The debut collection, designed by Brian Beatty and of the Creation Crib, celebrates iconic superstars of the Attitude Era. So obviously we have Undertaker. This is the Undertaker with the mask. So that would be 1995, was it? Might have been 4 or 5. Which actually technically isn't the Attitude Era, but that's, you know, qualms, whatever have you. Because the Undertaker from the Attitude Era is more the one with the teardrop tattoo, fake tattoo. Sort of like I am Ministry of Darkness, blah, blah, blah. But what's cool about these is they're releasing 4 of them in a series, and all 4 of them combined make up a ring. And so you can put all 4 figures posed in the ring together. I'm going to open this up real quick, take a look at it. So here's your ring, here's your post connector if you haven't already used the connector from the last one, I guess. Ring apron. We'll put that together later. And you can see on the box, like the box right here shows Steve Austin and Triple H from the last 2. And what is cool about this figure is that the mask is actually attachable by itself. Like, you pop Undertaker out of here. Oh, cool. And his arms are in this cool, like, dead pose. So you can, like, move him around if he wants to be, like, it's Raise the Roof Undertaker. Hey-o. But yeah, so you can see his face normally. And then you attach the mask yourself. Oh, you gotta move the hat a little bit. Boom. So now you get the mask. But yeah, and the coat is like movable. It's not a super hard plastic, but it does have some give to it. Got a little Loot Crate logo on his boots, but very cool. So you can add that to the collection, and then one more next month, which I will assume is The Rock, but we'll see. Could be Mankind. Next up is we have a pin. I always like the pin because what they're doing is all the pins are big, You know, a lot bulkier, embossed, really well detailed, as opposed to the pins you would get in the regular Loot Crate. And they're always just old championship belts. And what we have right now, actually, is the current version of the United States Championship. We've had, like, 2 different versions of the WWE title, the WCW title, that sort of stuff, like the old Intercontinental title. So it's just cool to just get all these belts. Like, these are going to look really nice if I get, like, I don't know what I would get, you know, some sort of display case. But I will take all these out and put them, like, one by one. It'd look really, really nice. I hear people say that nail polish holders actually are really good display cases for little collectible items. So I might have to look into that. But that's very, very cool. I love those. I love that series. That we get that in every single one. And our last big item looks like our Rowdy Piper item. Is this a towel? I believe it's a towel that looks like his kilt. Or isn't it actually supposed to be a kilt? No, it's a towel. Yeah, it's a towel, but it looks like Rowdy Piper's kilt. Yep, it says Hot Rod in the middle. So it's a towel, but you can wear it, obviously. You can just tie it around your waist and look like the Hot Rod, Rowdy Piper. That's cool. The towel itself, I would say, is actually kind of a thinner towel. It's more of like a beach towel variety, maybe you'd say. But it's very, very cool. I dig it. Awesome idea, too. Very clever. I'll say that about Slam Crate, is that every once in a while they'll come up with like just a really clever item. Like when they had Dean Ambrose's potted plant in the first box. I like that. And, oh wait, they also do give us these magazines, these, which I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of these. Because they just pick, like, their weird category and then give you profiles. So I guess you have profiles on the Dudleys, the Hardys, Mankind, Undertaker, and Shane McMahon. Yes, Shane jumps off of things, so he counts as extremes. But yeah, so it's just little profiles about all the wrestlers I just mentioned that are on the cover. So that's kind of a you know, give or take for me. I'm not a huge fan of this, but I can understand the value, and especially if you're a newer wrestling fan, these would be fun to read to, you know, get up on a lot of the history. Bottom of our box, again, nothing special, just the boxes for Slam Crate tend to be pretty generic. I'll set that aside. And then there's always the magazine. Oh, and see, the magazine tells us right here, yep, the last figure is The Rock. You can see him doing the "if you smell a on the mic. So that's good. That's what it should be. Poor Mankind. He always gets left out. Oh, well. And then here it is. It goes over the stuff in the box. The Hardy Boys exclusive t-shirt, the Undertaker figure, Mini Encyclopedia Volume 3, United States Championship pin, and the Rowdy Piper towel. Bagpipes not included. And then you fold it out again, and then you get a little interview with somebody. This month it is Dean Ambrose. He's pretty extreme. And then if you fold it one more time, you get a poster, and it's Braun! Yes, Braun Strowman. Looking all bored and wondering why people haven't found more pictures of him on his Tinder profile. Yeah, so that's it for this month, guys. Again, I'm looking at this. I see this really cool figure and the display case, and that's probably a good $15 item this day and age. The towel itself is probably a good $10 item. T-shirts are always $20. So together, and then the book, you know, the $5 book, a couple bucks for the pin. Like, you're probably getting about $50, $60 dollar value for a box that you paid $30 for. And again, if you're a wrestling fan like me, it takes a lot to get items that you really don't want. Like, unless it's a wrestler I just have no, like for whatsoever, like a Roman Reigns or a John Cena. Oh, I'm so edgy. I don't like those guys. I know. But unless it's stuff like that, like, it's hard to find stuff in these boxes that you aren't going to like to at least some degree. Obviously, I'm going to wear this shirt. Obviously, I'm going to display this. Obviously, I told you I'm going to display these. Towel, definitely going to use. Like, outside of the little encyclopedia, which is still cool in its own respect, even though it's not necessarily, like, for me. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. So, if you're a wrestling fan at all, especially a WWE fan, I would always suggest subscribing to Slam Crate and using my link down below to do so. Little plug. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me for now. I don't think I have a lot more coming up real soon, but we'll see, you know, outside of the unboxings. But until then, until the next video, until the next Super Sentai, Power Rangers, whatever you want to say, nonsense, please always like the video, comment, subscribe, ring the bell to be notified of my new upcoming videos. And best thing you can always do is just share this video with, you know, people that you think would be interested in this sort of stuff and would like to check out my videos. But until all of that, as I always say over and over again, I am Jeremy, aka Captain Subpar, saying that I am going to be King of the Geeks. Like, check that out. I mean, it's, again, I always like the old school, like, super purple Undertaker, because just purple's my favorite color, and he just looks super dapper with that jacket. But that's not really Attitude Era. I don't know. That's just nitpicking. And as always, Undertaker, raising that roof. Raising that roof.